Hi, this is Belinda Colubriale, and this is Talking High Performance with Belle. So I'm making this podcast for people who want to live their best life, people who know that there's more in them, but they just don't know how to get it. So there's a gap, something's missing, I'm making it for them. Hi everyone, it's Belle here. Welcome to another episode of Talking High Performance with Belle. It's hard to believe that we are already nearing the end of 2024. And with 2025 just around the corner, I wanted to begin today's episode asking you one question, and that is, what changes will define your 2025? I believe that reflection is one of the most powerful tools we have to set ourselves up for success. And this is the perfect time to start thinking about what kind of year you want to create ahead. And it's about more than setting goals. It's about making that internal shift that allows us to show up as better leaders, better partners, better parents, and just better human beings. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you some key reflections to help you define the changes that you can make, along with some steps to help you bring them to life. So over the past few weeks, we've discussed powerful habits and mindset shifts that can really transform the way that you live and also the way that you lead. So whether it's generating more clarity in decisions or maintaining energy throughout the day, or even showing up with greater influence, these principles, they lay the groundwork for high performance living. But today I want to ask you, what will you carry into 2025? And more importantly, what new changes will you commit to in the new year that you will follow through throughout the year? See, change doesn't just happen by chance. It happens by choice. And if you want to create a different outcome in your life, whether it's in your career, with regards to health, relationships, personal growth, it's up to you to be intentional about that change. So if nothing changes, nothing changes. So I'd invite you to reflect on this today. What will you do differently next year? What will you let go of? And what new habits will you commit to building? So here's something to think about. 2025 won't be any different unless you are. So what kind of leader, what kind of parent, or what kind of professional do you want to become in the next year? Let's go a bit deeper. As you consider what changes will define 2025, I want to offer you 3 specific reflection questions to help guide you. And these are powerful questions that I encourage you to write about or reflect on and take action on. The first question is, what fears will you let go of? We all have fears that hold us back. Maybe it's the fear of failing or the fear of rejection, or even for some of us, the fear of success. So take a moment to identify which fears have been running the show in your life this past year. What's stopping you from taking that leap or making that difficult decision? In 2025, imagine how different your life could be if you decided to release just one of those fears. So whether it's the fear of speaking up in meetings, launching a new project, or asking for what you're worth at work, letting go of fear is the first step towards real change. That's the first one. The second one is, what habits will you build? Habits define our lives. So they're the small, consistent actions that lead us towards the goals, or that lead us towards success and keep us on track. Otherwise, we stay stuck in the same patterns. So if you look at your daily routines, what's missing? What's one habit you could add that would make the biggest impact on your life moving forward? Maybe it's a morning routine that grounds you before the chaos of the day. Maybe it's the habit of committing to regular exercise, or committing to time blocking your calendar to focus on something that's important to you. Remember, it's not just about overhauling and changing your whole routine at once. Start small, focus on 1 or 2 key habits that will elevate you and help you be a better leader in 2025. That's the second question. And the third one is, what high performance habits will you embrace? So high performers know that success isn't a matter of luck. It's the result of intentional habits practiced consistently over time. So the habits that we've spoken about this past month of seeking clarity, generating energy, demonstrating courage, increasing productivity, developing influence, or raising our level of urgency. They're the building blocks of high performance. Now, these are habits that have been tested and backed with evidence. So ask yourself, which of these habits do you need to dial up? Maybe it's seeking more clarity in your goals or being a better communicator. Maybe it's generating more energy throughout the day and making some tweaks there. Or perhaps it's demonstrating more courage, taking that bold step forward even when it's uncomfortable and even when you don't want to. Whatever it is, commit to embracing these habits in 2025. And I'll give you a real life example from my own experience. Just a few years ago, I was at a crossroads with my own businesses and my own professional career. So I had a couple of successful optical businesses, which was good, but I was no longer passionate about them. And raising 4 kids, I was doing my best to balance it all, but something wasn't working and I wasn't feeling passionate about what I was doing. And I felt constantly drained, stressed, tired, reactive. And I knew that if I didn't make some changes, I would eventually burn out. So I made a commitment to build new habits that would allow me to lead with more energy and clarity, both at home and in my business. And it wasn't easy at first, but I started small. I prioritized my sleep. I started to create better boundaries from when I was working, when I wasn't. I blocked out time for more strategic thinking as I built up my coaching business, and I made sure I had time carved out to recharge for myself. And slowly but surely, things began to shift, and I found that I was more patient with my family, still questionable at times, depending what's happening with the kids. I made better decisions, though, in my business, and I felt more aligned with my purpose the more I realized what my purpose was and the more I had time to think about it. And that's the kind of change I want for you in 2025. A year where you're not just surviving and feeling like you're treading water, but where you're thriving and you're passionate about what you do. A year where you can take control, not where the external world takes control of you. So I'd love you to take some time out and think about what is the change you want to make. And change doesn't happen overnight. I think that's the thing that sometimes we expect. It doesn't happen overnight, but it happens when you commit to it consistently, when you don't take the easy way out. And that's the part that a lot of people get wrong. They're not willing to put in the work, and then they complain when change doesn't happen. So as we approach 2025, I want to invite you to take these lessons and put them to practice. Ask yourself, what do I need to release? What habits do I need to build? And how can I lead with more clarity, more energy, and more purpose? So if you're ready to take the next step and would like some support in making 2025 your best year, I want to talk to you about my membership program, Elevate with Belle. It's designed for high achievers who are ready to lead with intention, build high performance habits, and thrive personally and professionally. So when you join the membership, you have access to fortnightly coaching sessions and a community of like-minded individuals all committed to growth. And as a bonus for signing up, you'll also receive a free one-on-one coaching session with myself to help you kickstart your journey. So this program is more than just setting goals. It's about creating lasting transformation in your life. So you'll learn how to master the habits that drive high performance, break through limiting beliefs, and lead with confidence and clarity. So a few of the benefits are you'll be part of a community that supports your growth. You have regular accountability to stay on track. You gain access to exclusive insights from industry experts that will come on throughout the year. And more important than all of that is you'll be able to create lasting change that goes beyond quick fixes. So if you're ready to make 2025 your breakthrough year, I'd love for you to join us. So click on the link in the show notes to learn more and become a part of this incredible community. So thank you for joining me today. And remember, as we move into 2025, the changes you make are the ones that will define your year. So take time to reflect, to plan, and to commit to becoming the best version of yourself. I'm excited to see what you accomplish, and I look forward to helping you thrive in 2025. So until next time, live a successful, purposeful, and fully charged life. Your coach, Belle.